Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mindful Maggies and Chats. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top picks for this summer. I have a lot of very exciting bright summery shades to share with you guys. My inspiration for summer polishes is going to be like nice fruity little drinks, beach vibes, bright sparkly polishes that you can wear out in the sun, and honestly just kind of color in general. Today I actually have somewhat of a rainbow to share with you all, so let's just get started. The first one is CircColor's XOXO Jelly, which will be kind of like the red in this rainbow. Of course it's pink. It's described actually as a hot pink jelly. As you know, CircColors has amazing jelly polishes. This one is no different. It's basically a one coater, but you could do 2 or 3 coats, and it is the see-through vibe of the century. I've mentioned it in my favorite pinks video as well. But essentially she reminds me of just summers when I was a kid and had those like sparkly little jelly pens or shoes, outfits, dolls, any of that. So this one definitely fits the summer vibes for me. Also reminds me of dragon fruit, especially when I see people top this one with like a black flake topper. Next up is another CircColors classic shade. This one is Pyro. It came out in a Vice collection from a couple years ago, I believe, and I think it was re-released as well. So definitely a classic for CircColors. It's technically described as a neon red orange. I do think mine has faded just a little bit. It is still very much a bright orange. I don't really see the red in it if I'm being honest, but I guess it's there. This also brings up another theme for the polishes that I like to wear in the summer, because I have realized that a lot of these neons, bright shades, even thermals, which I'll be sharing later, are polishes that tend to fade over time. So I definitely like to make it a point to get as much use out of them as I can in the summer months. I think it is one of the first CircColors neon shades I owned, and oh my gosh, I was obsessed with it when I first bought it, and nothing has changed. This next one is Polish for Days High Voltage. It's actually a neon yellow base with a red-orange shimmer to it. As you can see, it is very strong, absolutely beautiful on the nails, reminds me of the highlighters from middle school, and it is absolutely stunning. I mean, this is basically the sun in a bottle. It is so bright and beautiful. I can't even like comprehend what I'm looking at when I look at it in the bottle. It's just that good. Polish for Days has a lot of these neon shimmers, unfortunately, due to the fading aspect that comes with a lot of these neon. I believe these Day Glow and Night Glow collections were limited edition, but either way, you can find similar neon shimmers. I will be sharing more in this video actually, so don't fret if you're not able to get one exactly like this. Next up is probably the most iconic shade that I'll be sharing in today's video. This is the one and the only Dreamland Lacquer's Shake Your Shamrock. I say that, but at the same time, I mean, there's probably a lot of neon greens with blue shimmers in it. However, this was really popping off a couple years ago, and it's come back for Rewind maybe twice. I know it's been in the PPU shop at least twice, if not more. It spawned a bunch of siblings, which I know for a fact are coming back for Rewind this year. I believe they're called Seahaunt and Seawinkle, but either way, this was my first time trying Dreamland Lacquer, and I really appreciated the smooth formula. It is on the thicker side, but that makes this shimmer basically a 2-coater, which is not really something that's super common, especially with shimmers, because usually you want to build them up for that shimmer intensity. But this shimmer is really intense in just those 2 coats. I debated between including this one or CircColors High Society, but I do think more people probably have this one, and the Circ shade was just featured in my favorite greens video, so I figured I would show you guys this one. Next up is a very recent add to my collection. This is Holo Taco's Wait a Minute. This one came out just a month or 2 months ago. This is from their Off the Deep End collection, and it is a teal aqua jelly base with huge amounts of iridescent flakes that, I mean, they shift from green to yellow, gold, orange, like aqua, all of the above, and it's basically the ocean in the bottle. As you can see from the manicure I did with it, it has major deep ocean vibes. I mean, it was for like an ocean themed collection, but I was stunned with how well this one polish captured just the beach essentially. And of course, what's summer without the beach? So of course she's making a feature in my summer picks. Next up is another Holo Taco shade. This is Holo Taco Royalty Blue. Now, This shade has gone through a bit of a journey when she first released in Holo Taco's very first collection back in 2019, and oh my goodness, when she first came out, it was stunning. She paired so well with other toppers, and then eventually she got retired, which was actually insane. Christine, what was that about? I don't know. I'm glad we don't talk about it anymore because thankfully it was brought back due to royalty votes, which is Holo Taco's loyalty program, and I'm very glad she's back. I believe maybe she was even reformulated at some point, and when it was announced that it was retired, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, because it's actually one of Holo Taco's best polishes in my opinion. It has a little bit of a Corelli formula to it, but it is absolutely stunning. I go crazy whenever I wear this polish because it just makes me feel like that girl, you know? This color though is not really unique to Holo Taco at all. Lots of different brands have shades similar to this. I know Orly, it's Brittany Beach, is very similar. It's probably a dupe for it. Certain Colors used to have a cream like this as well. Basically any brand that sells a cream probably has a very similar shade to this, so you don't need the Holo Taco one specifically, but just this polish especially reminds me of Greece and just summer and just all like the good things in life are in this polish. I do have just one more Holo Taco shade to share with you all. This is Holo Taco Deeply Superficial. Now, on first glances, you might think, what is so special about this polish? Well, it's a thermal. I can't really showcase that right now, but I promise it's a thermal, as you can see in the picture. She actually shifts from a magenta to, I don't want to say clear, but just a very light pink. But she's also packed full of these iridescent flakes. I love to wear a thermal in the summer just because I'm constantly going from intense like 100-degree heat to my frigid apartment that has to compensate for the sun. So yeah, I think summer's a great time to bring out all of those shades that are not gonna last forever and have some fun out in the sun while they can. This last shade is another icon. She is ISLE&P's Mega X. Now, ISLE&P has a few of these Mega shades. I believe there's Mega S, Mega L, and just Mega Regular. Essentially, it's just different varieties of holographic pigment that they use in this. It is a clear base and just pure 100% holographic pigment. This one is described to have oversized holographic pigment. To me, it just looks like, you know, scattered like normal holographic pigment, but I will say something about this polish looks like TV static on your nails. It is absolutely blinding. It is insane. And of course, summer is the best time for that because you'll be out in the sun and it's basically a party on your nails. Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed my summer picks. I know I had quite a few of them usually than I normally do for these seasonal racks, but I feel like summer just brings out so much creativity and gets those like juices flowing, and I just couldn't help myself and I wanted to share these. Even had more. I mean, honestly, any of the Polish for Days Day Glow or Night Glow shimmers, any Cirque colors, Vice neons, or honestly any neon in general, any like jelly, any flaky bomb, any thermal, basically could have gone in this video. So I hope that brings some inspiration for y'all for this upcoming summer, because it'll definitely be an exciting one. Let me know what's in your summer racks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!